So what I will be working on today is I'm going to start my day off with this knife. So this is the closest deadline I have. This is for a young chef in culinary school. I got it glued up on Saturday. Last thing I did on Saturday, so it was cool. I was able to get the grinding done, get the polishing done on Saturday, and it's got a creative acid finish. I'll show later on. So I will literally start knocking off the pins and then get it to shape, and I'll get it up through to hand sand, and then I'll probably stop on it for the day. I might make the kydex for it, but then I've got some other things to do. I've got to make more progress on Vaudeville, and I'll have some more admin stuff. I basically took one of my days off and did admin all day yesterday, and I didn't get it done. So I'll probably end up taking part of today and doing that. And then also working on Vaudeville and seeing how much of that I can get done. I'm pretty close on like half of them to be getting them finished polish and start working on handles. So need to get those ready for polish, catch the other half up, and we'll be looking good to finish them late this week, early next week, and then I can start on the second set that's for them as well. So because they had ordered 2 full sets. In addition to that, we got the steel order in last week, and I hadn't had a chance to cut anything out. So either Yake or we have a new apprentice that he had his first day on Saturday last week. So I'll either have one of them cut him out and get going on those as well. Have a great day. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday, February 27th. So yesterday I got this bad boy done. So this is for Alejandra. So this is one of the AAO customs. The cool thing is, like, so you can actually see the bridge holes when it's like when there's a bright light behind it. But otherwise, like, this resin is great. This walnut burl or maple burl is just beautiful, and she really liked the profile, the thinness of the Halloween knife that Steven had made, so I mimicked that, and she wanted to combine 2 different etchings. She liked the etching on the Halloween knife, but she really liked the splatter on the chef slicer, so we combined those 2 just for her, and we have this beautiful example of a new creative finish that we can do. So that's what the goal was for yesterday, and then I was supposed to get working on Vaudeville, but we're going to show you a clip of what I did instead. So what this is a meat processing set of slicer blades. So these are all set in one big bin basically, and they rotate, and this is what cuts up all different types of meats for pickled pig skins, crispy pig skins that Michoacana carries here locally. So we sharpen these for a local food processing company that makes a lot of the food for Michoacana. So literally they come in about quarterly at this point, and they have 2 different sets of blades, and it takes me about 4 hours to sharpen the whole set of blades. So I spent a majority of the day yesterday, well, half the day yesterday, sharpening the blades and then getting it all back together, because you got to completely take it apart, put them all back together with their little spacers, and then it goes into a travel case that it has. He'll probably be picking those up again today, so I'll have another set to sharpen either today or tomorrow, depending when he comes to get them. That's what I spent the day with. So today I will be doing Vaudeville and putting together this beauty. So this is a bench-made bone collector. I had never seen one of these before. This is a super cool old knife. This is the predecessor to the mini griptilian in the sheep's foot model. So literally, I could take my mini grip out and, oh, there we go. Look at how similar everything is. You can see where they refined it a little bit. I actually have to say I like the shape of this handle a little bit better than the shape of that handle. Just me personally. I also love this G10. This is the same olive drab and black G10 they use on the CLA, the Compact Light Auto. I love this stuff. I love how grooved it is. It is a little heavier because it has liners, but like I said, this is the predecessor to the mini griptilian, and I absolutely love it. I love seeing old Benchmades, and Daniel loves the fact that it's a D2 steel, so he was absolutely stoked to see this. So one of the main absolutely amazing cool things about Benchmade is any Benchmade is guaranteed for life. So you, as a consumer, if you have one, you can just call in, say, hey, I lost some screws out of the liner, I need some screws, and they'll send them to you. As we are a dealer for them, and we sharpen a lot of knives anyhow, we do spa treatments on knives, we'll call in for you, get the screws, put it back together, give the whole spa treatment, sharpen it, and then it will be functioning as good, if not slightly better than brand new. So that's just one of the things we do. So I'll be completely taking this apart and then putting it all back together today as well, and I'll show you that video tomorrow. Have a great day. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Okay, and all done. No more Lucy scale. He's got a brand new deep carry pocket clip instead of the very old, very beat up non-deep carry, which is and it was standard. Blade centering is on point, and back to a fantastic action. Love it. Happy with it. Moving on with the day. Good morning. It is Friday, February 28th. So what I'll be doing today is getting a handle on this guy. So this is part of a barter deal that we had for having actually this grinder here mounted, and the motor mount. If you remember that fiasco mid last year, the motor mount mounted, and the table built. So this is for the metal worker who plasma cut all those pieces for Michael Lindsay, who's the guy who built them. So this is basically payment for the steel and the plasma cutting. So he wanted a dagger neck knife, and we're using this SureTouch rubber and G10 composite for the handle. So I got it ground yesterday. It was heat treated 2 weeks ago with the batch. Got it ground yesterday, polished up, and started drilling the handle. Just ran out of time to get it glued. So other things that happened yesterday, Yake finished this beautiful Deba with a Bradford hybrid handle. This is one of the purple ones I had bought a while ago, in 52-100 chisel ground. Absolutely beautiful. So this one will have a little pause. He's actually going to do a cool couple demonstrations with that before it goes up on the site, as opposed to this one. This one I will get in stock today. This is a lovely boning knife in CPM 154 stainless steel with the blue, the sky blue as I like to call it, because it's got that little bit of gray and white in it, pine cone. So we haven't had a boning knife in stock since before Christmas, and has been on my to-do list to get it done. So boom, it's got an edge on it and just needs photos and to be put on the website. So I'll do some website work today, get at least that knife up, get this knife, the handle finished, and get it glued up, and then I will be working on Vaudeville. So yesterday didn't go as planned, and I will talk about that more in the future, but we happened into a very lucky deal. It's good to know people that know influential people. So I'll talk more about that. But bottom of the line is, it looks like we are going to be getting some machinery that we desperately want, and will be needing in the future, at bargain basement prices. And we're really stoked about it. And we also found a place. The same customer helped us find a place to paint the bus inside, protected, secured, etc. where we don't have to deal with the potentiality of the neighbors calling and having us fined for a nuisance odor, excuse me. So yesterday is a really great day. Having said that, I didn't get as much work done as I thought I would, between the conversation with the customer and then going to look at the facility to paint the bus in and machinery. So super stoked, great day. We're all still on a high, because just the possibilities are huge. So I will be working on Vaudeville today and doing some website work and watching Yake progress through the next heat treat of our knives. So we've gotten steel in. He got a lot of it cut out yesterday. We believe he's going to be here today. His schedule changes a bit depending on what's going on. So he got some cool new stuff cut out. Some mostly customs. These are the templates he used. All the steel still has burrs on it, so I try not to handle it too much. So that's my day, and as we've been doing recently, I'll throw in some little clips of what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'll see you all tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday, February 29th. It is leap day. I don't know what that means for anybody else, but for me that means I'm going to be in the knife shop working. So as promised yesterday, I got this little dagger glued up. You can see the different layers of G10 and rubber there, and then as I carve into it, it'll get exposed and just be cool. So today I'll get this one shaped, probably down to hand sanding, and I also got this cool little Giotto, well not little, smaller handle glued up yesterday as well. So I had started working on the blade. It was at about an 80 finish when I picked it up yesterday. Got it all the way through grinding, polishing. I did a cool creative acid finish, very similar to Alejandra's knife. I finished hers and I was like, ooh, I really like that. I want to tweak it a little bit to see if we can just get some more depth out of it, get some more coolness basically. I love it. And then we went with a piece of Koa because I haven't used Koa for a stock knife in a while, and we went with a lighter piece of Koa because the entire blade is darker. I did get some work done on Vaudeville, just as an example, so you can see that this is getting shinier, as well as the grind lines are just looking better and better. And so I'll be working on these guys again. So these are ready for buffing now, those two, and then I'm working on another two that I should have buffed by the end of the day. So I'll have 4 ready to start handles on Wednesday, and either I'll start handles on them or I'll catch the other 4 up. I don't know yet. We'll see how everything goes because it's Saturday, and as everyone knows, Saturdays can be crazy. They can be not crazy, or they can be really quiet. So I could get a lot of knife making done today, or I could get next to nothing done, which cool, love that too. So we'll see what I get done. I'm gonna start on Vaudeville, but before I get distracted with handles and any of that stuff. So at least I'll get some work done on Vaudeville early, first thing, and we'll go from there. On another side, so we have a new apprentice that's been with us for 2 days now. So what he started is he started some American Heritage utility knives, and he started some standard hunters. You'll recognize these. These were the 2 knives that we did the 15 of for Christmas for Kendall. And so basically we're having him go like really exacting. So typically I don't take this up to, past 80, but Daniel had a great idea of having him take it all the way up to 400, just so he can practice not getting chatter on it and really have that shape refined. So when he goes to do the handles, when we go to drill the pins, everything can be super exacting, and we can really talk about design and that kind of stuff. It's really cool to see someone like right off the bat be super progressive. So, and this is the simple one. The first one he designed, I told him he needed to wait 6 months to try to do. This one he's going to be doing. It'll be the last of the 4 he does. So he'll be doing a simple slab one, which is like this, just literally simple slab, 2 pieces of material on it. Then he'll be doing a bolster with the simple slab, and then he'll be doing, I forget what the third one is, and then the fourth one will be a much longer. So this transition here between these two pieces, if it's not perfect, it looks horrible. If you have a gap in the middle, if you don't get your perpendicular just right, if those two pieces aren't perfectly parallel for that entire length of that transition, it just looks bad. So it's a finesse thing and not a power thing. So we're gonna let him do it, and at the end of the 4 when he's working on him. So we're gonna let him do it, see how it goes, and then hopefully very quickly he'll be able to work on his absolutely crazy, when you see a red X on a knife like inlaid into it, that's the knife I'm talking about. And I had an idea it'll actually be better. We're going to do it as a hidden tang instead of a full tang, so you get more depth of that, of what that handle has to offer. So just so you know, we have a new guy in the shop, Sofka. Hopefully he works out. Great guy so far. Like I said, he's put in 2 days. He'll be in today, working on these guys and the other one that he brought home to show off, because if we can't show off our work, why bother, right? So looking forward to today. It's not the end of my week, but I typically haven't been filming on Sunday for the market because it basically every Sunday would look the same. But please let me know if you want me to film more about what goes on at the markets, the layouts of the markets, what markets we do. Let me know, comments, emails, calls, whatever. We receive it all, and we can film that as well. I will see everyone next week. Get a great